Hello everyone, how are you? It was a boring international break, and I got some kind of sore throat. My speaking is not that good today, but thought okay, we are getting our game against Nottingham Forest tomorrow, so I wanted to talk a bit about that. Before that, I was really worried about the international break because as an Arsenal fan, what has happened. I want to talk about Noni Madueke. He got criticized a lot before touching a single ball after the transfer from Chelsea. We as Arsenal fan has some problem when we sign players from Chelsea. We should give him some chance before criticizing heavily because that is not his fault that we bought him from Chelsea. And after that he showed us that he is a one of the player to watch for this season because he is a really exciting to watch. He showed that against Liverpool he was one of the good players who played good at Anfield, and during international duty he is doing excellent for the England team. He did really good against I think Kosovo or which team. He was really fast and he scored that goal. That was a phenomenal goal. So I talked about him in our transfer video, that why I really like him and why I'm really excited to watch him during this season. Another player I want to talk is Mikel Merino, because there was a outcry when Mikel started him against Liverpool, and we said why he started this defensive minded midfielder, and Mikel Merino is not a attacking minded midfielder. Mikel Arteta is always a coward, something like that. He will never win something. But we know that what was the purpose of Mikel Merino against the Liverpool team. He used as a pressing trigger, and also we wanted to pass a lot of long ball from our defense line or from David Raya, what can be triggered from as a fast ball to Mikel Merino, and then he can transfer that ball to the Noni Madueke or Victor Gyökeres or Gabriel Martinelli, right? But it didn't happen because Liverpool defenders did really good on that day. But Mikel Merino played in the same position for Spain during the international break. He played two match and he scored four goals. Funny enough, right? And but why you guys are not calling Spain manager as a coward now? Because he's the same Mikel Merino playing in the same position, but you are praising him, right? Now I think that's a hypocrisy. Don't be a hypocrite. So I am very happy with Noni Madueke and Mikel Merino. Otherwise, the most important thing, everyone is healthy. Martin Odegaard had a good games, but when you scored 11 goals against a team, so those teams are not par with the Premier League team, right? So Odegaard needs to show what he can do. Now let's talk about Nottingham Forest. We will play with Nottingham Forest in our game week 4, and I think it's a very important game for us. We have 6 points from first three matches, and we have to secure 3 points from this match as we are traveling to Etihad during game week 5. And Liverpool is playing against Burnley, and they will get 3 points easily. I think Burnley cannot give a headache to the Liverpool. If they can, if that's a plus point for us, but in a neutral point of view, they cannot give a headache to the Liverpool. So Liverpool will have 4 match, 12 points. If we cannot win this match, the difference will be huge. The difference will be 5 or 6 points, and we don't want that before the match against Manchester City, right? And another thing is the situation of Nottingham Forest is not really going well. They did really good last year. This year they played 3 matches. They won one, they draw one, and they lost one. So they have 4 points from 3 matches, and they sacked their manager, which is a very peculiar decision. As you ask me, I really don't understand why you sack your manager who helps you to give you almost a European football position last year when you were struggling. Now you appointed someone who took Spurs, what, fifth to sixth position to 15th or 16th position. But I really don't hate Ange. Ange is a very positive-minded manager. That's maybe good for us because what Nottingham Forest did last time, they parked the bus and we lost a point in their ground. We won the match against them in Emirates, so we are playing at home this match. So I think we'll win comfortably. I don't know what Ange will set up. I think he will set up a attacking football because he like to play attacking football. And they don't have Anthony Elanga now. He moved to Newcastle United. They have Wood. I think Gabriel Saliba. So sorry, I forgot the Saliba is out for the injury. So our center back pair would be Gabriel Magalhaes and Mascara, and I have no issue with the center back pairing at this point. And I think we will start David Raya on goal, right back Timber, and Gabriel Magalhaes and Mascara as a center back pair, and left back we will start Calafiori. I think he will be our first choice left back until Hincapi can show us something. Maybe Hincapi will start during the midweek game against Athletic Club. There we will see some changes. Right now, we will start our regular back four right now. And in the right-sided midfielder position, I would start Martin Odegaard because we saw against Liverpool that how he can control the game in that area. I like Mikel Merino, but I still think Martin Odegaard is a too much change to move Martin Odegaard from the position. So our captain is starting at right-sided midfielder position, and Martin Zubimendi is, as I will say in every video right now, that Martin Zubimendi is the best transfer signing of the of this window. It's not Alexander Isak, it's not Victor Gyökeres, it's not a Liverpool 150 million dollar midfielder. It's a Martin Zubimendi for me. How he controls the game is phenomenal. That's why Xabi Alonso. That's why Mikel Arteta. That's why Arne Slot. Every coach of the world wanted to take him in the team, and he choose to join us. On the left side, obviously, Declan Rice did really good during international duty, and he will obviously keep his place because how Martin Zubimendi and Declan Rice is interchanging the position is really important for our balance, and we obviously need all of the supply from Declan Rice for our set pieces. So the main talking point here, because on the number 9 position there is not a talking point actually. Kai Havertz is injured, so Victor Gyökeres will start, and on the right side we don't have Bukayo Saka, so Noni Madueke will start, and he is doing really good so far. And then on the left-sided position, I think it's time to start embracing AJ. I really like Gabriel Martinelli, and I want to keep him in my team as a sub. He can support our team, but he needs some competition, and he is not really performing from last 2 years, and we need to give some competition on that side. So for me, Eze will start there, and he can do some stuff what Gabriel Martinelli can do. Martinelli is a really predicted winger. He is really fast. He can be beneficial for our defensive contribution. But for now, I will start Eze, and I want to see what is the impact he can do for our team. And as we said, and we have injury obviously, but I think at the first time in my whole Arsenal supporting career, I am not worried at all with this match. Yes, we will miss Kai Havertz, we will miss Saka and Saliba, but with all of this injury, and with all that we have to place some players on their position, right? So after placing players, also you'll see our bench is really strong. Our bench would be Kepa. We will have Hincapi there, and we'll have we'll have White and Miles. So it's a really strong backup there, and for the midfield position, and sometimes I think we cannot keep everyone in the bench right now. So how Mikel Arteta will manage his squad is a big task now, because we have like 11, 12 players who can start and will not be worried at all. So but we cannot keep 11 players in the bench. So overall, I'm really happy. And for the score prediction, I think I'm going with 3-1. We will have a comfortable win, and this is a very important game for us. We have to win. If we cannot win, if we lose any point, the gap will be very high. It will be 5 or 6 points if Liverpool win that, and we don't want that before the Manchester City game. With that, I want to conclude the video, and if you have any question, and let me know that who you want to start on the left wing position. Is it Gabriel Martinelli or Trossard or Ebrisi Eze? I will wait for your comment, and I also want to know your thoughts about Mikel Arteta and about the setup. Please let me know what do you think. So far, I am really relaxed, and I think we started good, and we had a bad luck against Liverpool. We will pass that hopefully so far, and hope for the best. Finger crossed, and we'll have a easy 3-1 win, and we will have 9 points from after 4 match so far. Thank you, and maybe I will try to get another video when we'll have the starting lineup. Otherwise, before that, I have a nice day, and thank you. And if you want, you can like or subscribe, because that helps the YouTube algorithm overall. Thank you very much. Bye.